Alright, welcome back, my friends, my YouTube friends. I think today's video we're going to get back on the bench, the car model building workbench. So let's flip the camera around and see what we got going on the bench. Oh, just wait. Wow, you know what? It's empty except for coffee. Well, coffee's almost empty. Means we better go make another one. Don't worry, there is going to be something on the bench.
Won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
And Shazam Shazoo, just like that, we got the GTX that's on the bench because I was trying to finish this kit off. I can't remember where I mentioned that I should paint this. Well, the temperature's fairly reasonable, so I think that's the plan of attack. We're gonna get going on the body. I have to finish the repairs on that front where I bondoed it up, and it looks like the interior is where I was at, because look at the amount of dust on there. I don't know if the camera picks it up, so we'll have to take all the dust off. And as far as I could see, wood grain, that's what we were gonna do, if I remember correctly. Engine's in, all the sub-assemblies pretty much in, it looks like. As far as I could tell, I was down to the, like I said, interior. So I take a little green X and I mark off what I've done and what I didn't do. That's done, and I didn't exit. That's okay. So yeah, I got most of that stuff done. Suspension done. So we're moving on to the back, the ending right there. So putting the seat in and doing that final details. And I can't finish up the rest of this stuff until the body's painted, so that's a plan. And I'm gonna pick out another car, maybe today's video, I'm not sure. I'm gonna pick it out to blah 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 blah. Maybe do a group build, so I might get into that and I might not. So let me clean off the bench, get organized, and we're gonna start doing the painting, the wood graining on that. My technique, which is not very good, my friends, but hey, it's better than nothing. Now I started because the interiors on GTXs, this inner inlay, that is kind of a wood grainy look, fake wood grain look, and the top panel is actually steel on those cars, and yeah, the wood grain paneling in the middle. So I'm gonna tape it off and paint the black. So we're probably gonna do a lot of painting today. And the seats, I think I'm gonna leave them plastic the way they are, because it looks a little bit kind of vinyl-ish. So I think once I get the rest of the colors on with all the flats and different colors on that interior, it should look okay. Suspension wise, it's done, I guess, up until here. So I think that's the two main things we're gonna do today, so let's get on that and see how things go. Now yeah, I masked it right off at that separation there, that separation line, and because that line gets silver, that's a chrome piece trim. The interesting thing is on this kit it's indented, whereas in the actual car it's like a little piece that goes over top, so that is a slight challenge. And this isn't the correct design on the GTX. I'll show you the picture here of the correct design and compared to what they actually give here, but hey, it doesn't have to be 100% accurate, blah blah. You know what, it is what it is. It's just a fun kit to enjoy and have fun. Don't sweat the small stuff when you're building that, hey, these kits aren't correct, blah 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 blah. I really couldn't care less if they're 100% correct. I try and get it as best as possible, as you see in my videos, but you know what, I'm not going to get my balls in a knot. So, in saying that, let's get on her. Okay, now we did get things painted up, and I think I'm going to give this a day to dry, and we'll come back And what I'm going to do is do some wood graining. That's what we're going to do, or attempt to. Again, doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but trying new techniques, right? Playing around a bit. So, we might go do some volunteer work this afternoon, this morning, I guess, still. How's that differential? Looks to be pretty good. So yeah, we're going to go down and do some volunteering anyhows, over and out for a couple minutes. Or longer than a few minutes.
The next day.
Okay, now that we got things painted that way, we have to reverse mask it so that I can lay down my browns or beiges, whatever colors I got. I got a light beige, whatever medium, and a darker. So I don't know what I'm doing here, so don't copy me, kids. I'm just doing whatever. Well, the first layer looks like crap, and that's exactly why I say don't follow me, kids. Don't do what I do. That's okay, is what it is. Okay. So here's what I ended up doing. I took the dark browns that I have, not the sand beige or whatever it is, and I laid that down, and we're just going to let that dry, and then we'll give it, I don't know if I'm going to do a second coat of dark or just lay over it with this light beige. Okay, now because I can't do two things at once, I don't know if I can video on this and paint at the same time. Oh shit, all three of my camera batteries are flashing red and out of power. Anyhow, I got the first coat on, let it dry, and I'm gonna brush on this lighter color right here. We're gonna actually dry brush it. So let's just do a bit of that. And yeah, I'm going to have to do this off camera. Sorry about that, my friends. I just, can't concentrate and hold a camera. I could put a tripod on, but that takes time, and I don't know where it is. Could be in my vehicle for all I remember. So I'm going to do it off camera. Thank you very much. Okay. Hold the presses. Hold the video editing. Because somebody forgot to put the chrome trim on. So what we did was, see, I masked it out. Now I masked it out with this clear tape because it does give a finer line. When you pull the tape off, you don't get a buildup of paint. That I noticed. So I did, let's get trusty pointing out here, put tape on either side of that little strip. And now I'm going to take a chrome marker and chrome that out, as well as this guy. So just when you think you're done small detailing, I have to do the inner door panels too. The handle and that handle. So that's what's going to happen first. Okay, now that I've messed everything up here and it looks ugly, what I did was, since this marker stopped working after the first 10 seconds, I thought, yeah, the tip's probably plugged up. I haven't been using it. La da 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 da. That type of thing. It dried up. And I was thinking, oh, I'll clean up and paint thinner. But then I went online and researched. The guy's having problems with these. What happens? What do they do to clean them? And online it says either use rubbing alcohol or acetone. So that's what I did. I have this here for a thinner for future paints. And I soaked it in that for a little bit and pressed the tip. And yeah, now after I made a mess out of this, the chrome pen seems to be working. The one thing, I stored it this way with the tip down. They say don't do that. It will plug up, tip up. So that's what we'll do this time around. My 2mm, that one works perfect, but it's pretty fat. I need something thin for those. So, with great further ado, I'll try and just touch up this and move on to other things. Or end it, actually, because the video's getting too long and it's getting too late. Okay, that was... Is it off? On. Still on. That was much better. Yeah, cleaned up. Da-da-da-da-da. It still looks ugly, but not as ugly. What I did was I fine detailed with my glasses, the speedometer, and you can barely see it. Yeah, so, and the dials, radio dials. I don't know if it picks this up or not. and yeah, all the levers and dials on the dash. So my friends, we're gonna call this a second place finish. We're not calling this a win, but we did unplug the marker and we got some small stuff done on the detailing, not the way I wanted, so that's why it's a partial win. Anyways, I'm doing blah blah blah, so we should probably end it. Thanks for watching and checking out today's video back on the bench. I'm happy. My patience is not there, so we'll have to work on that. But anyhow, till next video, I have a decision to make, which kit to build next, and if I should enter the group build or not. I don't know. Stay awesome, my friends. Cheers until next time.
Hibbity, hibbity, hibbity. That's all, folks.